Am I recording? Am I? Yes. So this is AV. We're looking at Tropical Storm Nicholas right now. You can see lots of convection, lots and lots of convection on the eastern side. That's not where the center is. It's around here, just off of the Texas south Texas coast. How do I know? Because you see it's kind of a spin, and also if we go on the radar, if GR2 will load, there is kind of something I need to talk about. So let's just let this load. Right here, bruh. We have kind of an eye wall present. Looks like the most well-defined part of that eye wall. Looks like we do have an I don't think it's an eye wall yet, but we have one trying to form. You can see some bands, like outer bands, kind of nearly like an eye, kind of like circulating around too, which has caught my attention. Anyways, wait, if we go back to, you can see some stuff spinning. Anyways, let's go back to this volume explorer. Fahrenheit, what's that though? Anyways, you can see I'm using this for just an example. See the highest part of the cloud tops are in what I'm looking at near that little mini eye wall, I think. I'm going to call it the eye wall for now because I'm not too sure. It does look like an eye wall. You can see the highest cloud tops are in that area. So, this is definitely something to look for. Nicholas is trying to become a hurricane at its best. So, let's go back to Google Chrome and let's go to the NHC. Oh, yeah, I forgot to put it on default. I don't want to expose anything yet. So, massages. Anyways, let's go 5-day. So we have the tropical disturbance. It's a 30 out of 80 now. The Gulf of Mexico disturbance is now, no, not the Gulf of Mexico. MDR disturbance is now 30 out of 80. The near Florida disturbance is now 0 out of 50. And now we have Nicholas, which is 50 knots, 60 miles per hour. Yesterday, I said that this would get up to 50 knots, but it's definitely making a run for a hurricane. We have hurricane watches around near the Texas coast. Yeah. Then we have Nicholas just churning north. And why am I saying, why is there hurricane watches? Well, because of that eye wall. Let's go on Visible Loop, actually. Let's see what Visible has to say. Visible. And yeah, you can kind of see a little spin, even though it's not that visible. I still kind of see a little bit. Right around here. So, something to look for. Let's go. How about we check the Nino index? I don't know why I pulled that up. SST for this MDR disturbance. 27 Celsius in most parts, but if it goes northeast, it's going to have 29. But if it goes east, well, a bit northwest, then it'll hit 30. And if it goes west, it'll still hit a bit of 30s and 29s. How about we check Nicholas? The SSTs that Nicholas is going to go into are very favorable. Although it still has a few hours, it's going to be very favorable in that area. Still for tropical development, so still something to keep a look for. We don't really need to look at models. We don't really need to look at models for Nicholas, to be honest, but I'll still look at the GFS and the HWRF and all the other stuff, so I guess I'll do that for now. GFS has Nicholas making landfall as 994. Kind of just doing funny and dies. But we do actually need to look at models to track the other two systems in the Atlantic. So I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyways, I got my phone, so my headphones are out, so my mic might be sounding far away. HWRF, Nicholas 14L. Let's see what the HWRF going to say. They're probably going to say like category 4, but Bro, what? What? H-Worf, what? You have two separate areas of low pressure, what? Right here and right here. Bro, you okay? Is the H-Worf okay? Yes, they have relocation. They're making landfall is at 990. If they're saying 990 there, then they're probably saying like 980 something. So I'm gonna check the Anon after H-Worf parent. They suck. Hmon Nicholas 14L. Hmon is saying 991 peak. You can kind of see supercells actually forming on the H1, which is pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Let's check what the CMC has to say. Yesterday, CMC was saying Nicholas was going to go into the dang East Pack. And they're predicting a very weak landfall. It's like 990 something right now. Let's check the Euro. I still don't know what the Euro is, but I think it's the EMC WF. Not geopotential height. I don't want geopotential. I want. I just want. I should just want. I guess I'll just use geopotential height. They have make a landfall around 998. And yeah, that's the thing that wraps it up for Nicholas. And I really can't look at it. I don't think I'll make a video on these other storms tomorrow. So I think I'm just gonna keep this on Nicholas. I might be streaming Nicholas before it makes landfall or after it makes landfall or whenever I wake up tomorrow. So usually I'll probably wake up just around here, and I'll probably stream before it makes landfall around here because that's at 1 a.m. That's at 1 p.m. So it's gonna be around here. By the time it makes landfall, it'll probably be still day. So let's take a look back at Nicholas on GR2. It is trying its best to make an eye wall. It is trying hard. It is trying hard to make an eye wall. I'm loving that effort. Oh, look. Bro, look. You see the highest cloud tops are also where I'm seeing this little eye wall right around here. But the thing I'm looking at is that these clouds are anviling too. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. They're anviling. Looks like we do have some pretty good cumulonimbus in here. I like it. So Nicholas is probably making an eye wall right now. Yeah, it's definitely making an attempt for an eye wall. So I think this is just a little update on Nicholas. I think I'll make an update on like 90 something now, and maybe probably make the updates on the 2 disturbances tomorrow. But for now, I guess I just have to do this. So, anyways, why does it have hurricane potential? Because it does. It's supposed to peak at 70, I think. Public advisory, no discussion. I think it's in forecast advisory. No discussion. They're saying it's gonna get up to 60 knots. I think it might get up to 65. I'm saying it's gonna become I'm gonna say it's possibly gonna become a hurricane. So I think that wraps it up for Nicholas, and I think I'm gonna go.